It's a weekend for sequel competition on the big screen. Pitch Perfect 2 and Mad Max Fury Road. Will our critics sing their praises?
And we're having a fling with cuisine, a comfy yet sophisticated soup du jour in our Kalee Live kitchen, compliments of the chef from the fair.
And from red carpet host of Justin Bieber's Comedy Central roast to the fast-talking Bruce on the TV show Mixology, actor and comedian Andrew Santino is serving up his ginger snaps right here on Kansas City Live.
Now, from Studio 41 on the Country Club Plaza, this is Kansas City Live.
I said, hey, 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 Kansas City said, hey, 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 Kansas City said, hey, 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 Kansas City said, hey, 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 Kansas City, it was so good to be here. Kansas City, we love you.
That is David George and Ryan McCall. They're in the new show at the Repertory Theater, which we'll talk about all this morning. And how about that live studio audience?
You guys are great.
Well, good morning, by the way, and welcome to KC Live. I'm Michelle Davidson.
And I'm Kalee Dionne. Thank you for spending our morning with us. And thanks to all you smiling people out here. Thank you for spending the morning with us. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. Are you ready?
Sorry,
We're
Friday.
ready.
A lot of fun things
It's going to be
happening.
a fun show because we're going to, we've changed my hairstyle a little bit. Do you notice?
Can you notice anything different about Michelle?
Yes, Joey Figueredo is giving us a lesson in hair extensions. So the reality of it, I think a lot of people out there are curious. They might want to try it. I have really thin,
Me
puny
too.
hair. So he's helping to thicken it up.
Yeah, I just cut mine off because mine's hair is thin, but you can actually put stuff in.
And
so.
you actually are curious, like, are you a good candidate for
Yeah,
hair
and we're going to
extensions?
talk
We'll
about,
find
he's
out.
going to talk about if you have a cut like this, if you can get hair extensions.
All right, well, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. Kalee is in for Joel today because he's experiencing one of life's major moments. His daughter is graduating from college. Yay!
There she
This
is.
is the lovely grown-up graduate, Samantha, who's headed to Lutheran School of Theology at Chicago. And this is probably how Joel remembers her, as just a little girl. He is so proud of her, but for good reason. So is Jessica, his beautiful wife. And so he's celebrating Samantha right now. So he wouldn't miss the show for much, but for graduation, yeah, the guy gets
Absolutely.
off, for sure.
A happiness and a sadness all in one.
And
you know,
she's
just proud. And
she is such a beautiful person. She's so selfless, obviously. And sometimes I'm surprised because, you know, Joel, he's kind of ornery sometimes, you know.
he's kind of honoring. You guys kind of have to. You guys have like a thing every morning.
He did a good job raising her and his other three beautiful boys.
Yeah, and you have to deal with them every single day.
So do you.
And,
What are you
and
talking
you
about?
guys have like a routine in the morning where
Oh, yeah.
he comes in, you come in, and you have to listen to his crazy stories, and then he feeds you chocolate.
Yeah, it works out, right?
I mean, you get something in return.
Okay, so we actually have some chocolate today because he's not here. And then our entire studio audience is going to go home with some from Anna Doors. Now, I'm obsessed with chocolate. It
I love
makes me
chocolate.
happy, and they say in small quantities is good for you, right?
Yeah, dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
I'm being told.
Right? Yeah.
Is this dark
so
chocolate?
I tell myself that I am being good to myself by eating chocolate, and you'll be able to enjoy some too. Now, Anna Doors expanded a few months back, and Joel actually helped make some chocolate.
Please
He
tell
was
me
not
it's not
going to
this
be
one.
hired because he was terrible at it. He had it all over his hands, up to his elbows. But we are fans of chocolate. So Anna Doors is amazing. Go check their store out and all the amazing creations that they can do with chocolate. They can mold it into basically anything. They could mold it into a picture of Joel if they wanted to.
And this
If you
is
want
also
Joel's
childproof.
face to nibble on, there you
It's
go.
childproof. It's really hard.
Oh, you're trying to get in?
Yeah, I can't get in. That's all right.
Oh.
I guess I should probably
We'll
wait
work
until
on it
after the show
later.
anyway.
All right, well, choosing a cable provider can be especially frustrating, especially knowing that you can only choose from a variety of bundles. You've heard of bundles, right? It's like, okay, you get a group of things, a group of channels. So that typically includes channels that you would never watch.
It
Right?
always includes a channel you never watch.
It's like the Golf Channel. I would never watch the Golf Channel.
Really?
Oh, so there are people that only want the Golf Channel.
Right? Exactly. Well, Missouri's own David Ketchner stars in a new sketch, Funny or Die, and if you haven't watched it yet, it's hilarious. If everything was bundled like cable, take a look.
We should cancel these channels we never watch.
We can't cancel channels.
We only watch like 5 channels. Why can't we just get those channels?
Cable doesn't work like that.
Hi, could I get a single scoop of the pecan praline, please?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Do I have to eat all of this?
Yeah, that's how ice cream works.
That's $657.
No, I was only parked here for 2 hours, so.
Yeah, $657.
Your sign says $3 parking.
Yeah, it's $3 for each space, and technically you bought the whole lot. So
I only wanted one space.
Parking doesn't work like that, sir.
Well, we love David Koechner. We are so proud of him. And if you want to see the entire video, we'll have a link to it on our Facebook page. I love him in Anchorman. That's probably my favorite role of all time.
Hilarious.
Do you guys love David Koechner? And there are a lot of great talents come out of Kansas City, but he's certainly one.
Yeah, and they couldn't hear any of that. So.
That's okay. That's okay. They were laughing in spirit.
You can watch it
Okay.
later.
Well, my hair is about to grow thicker, just like that, and we'll get at the long and short of hair extensions next.
Yes, and graduates all about their gadgets. We'll look at some of the great ideas and deals for the millennials in your life.
And we'll preview this week's Nichols at Night when Joel sits down with Billy Bob Thornton. He's a big deal to talk about his music and acting. Woo!